ready.
Let's jump into the Expanse, man. Season 4 is going strong so far. I'm loving what's happening. So leave a like, leave a comment. You already know what to do. Go to Patreon if you want to watch ahead. Let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys right after for the review. Who are these people? This guy's a savage, man. Dude is a savage, man.
Everybody back up. Back the fuck up. My God, what did you do?
He fucking killed Coop. You gonna kill us all?
I don't even know what the hell we woke up over here.
Amos, you've got lightning coming your way. It's gonna hit the settlement.
Amos, get the cover now!
I'm here. What the hell was that?
Things being filmed in the dark is always so.
Is everyone okay?
More or less.
Power's out all over the place here. The RCE stuff's coming back on. Belcher's got the worst of it.
Sounds like we all dodged a bullet.
Well, most of us did. Murphy shot one of the Belters.
What?
Why?
I don't know. I didn't see how it started, only the end of it. The Belter wasn't armed, but it was
3-1.
She shot an unarmed man in cold blood and no one did anything.
first things last, I guess.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave here now.
Amos, keep a lid on the situation.
Okay, you want me to shoot Morty?
No, I don't want anyone to shoot anyone. Just do what you can.
Wow, that is so in character, dude. Like,
What do you want us to do?
Secure our modules. No one lifts a finger to help them.
damn. What is this dude's deal, man?
Miller told me I was connecting a circuit. He didn't say a goddamn thing about this.
You, want a minute alone with him? He can explain.
If Miller knew or cared about us, he would have warned me about the settlement. Not sure I can trust him anymore. I think we're on our own.
Yeah, but the lightning seems
Naomi, we need to see if we can
unpredictable,
figure out how to
though.
turn off what I just turned on.
Warm was bad enough. This feels a whole shitload worse.
All right, keep me in the loop.
Will do. Stay safe.
You too.
It's risky for her, man. You remember that guy back in do you remember back pause, you damn show? Do you guys remember back in season 1 where Christian was interrogated? Well, she wasn't the one interrogating. She was asking him questions. The Belter that they found the stuff on, right? The stealth tech. I think it was stealth tech, right? That they found on him. And do you remember what he was going through? Like, he couldn't handle it, man. And they couldn't handle it at all. Like, it's so bad for them to be in, you know, that level of gravity. It's just crazy, you know. And to even go back to when they were explaining in that episode as well, the difference in their body with the Belters and stuff like that, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And you see how Naomi is struggling so much here, because I think this is the first time she's been somewhere else, like land, you know what I mean? Because it's like to brush up on that a little bit.
It's too consistent to be a natural phenomenon. Something has to be creating it. Strike is a superposition of 13 separate discharges. It has to be one for each moon, right? Not that I have any idea what the hell that means. What's wrong?
Chief Military, he shot one of the Belters.
I think he's losing his mind.
My God.
I think he thought the man may have had something to do with the crash.
So we just killed him? Just like that. You should come back up here. One of the light shuttles will be coming down on the supply run soon.
No, we came a long way. I stayed down here for a reason.
Can you tell me, where did the lightning start?
Sensors first picked it up.
Mr. Holden, it's Dr. Okoye.
I'm a little busy right now, Doctor.
The lightning phenomenon seems to have started at the ruin.
Where?
We need to go there now.
I'm already there.
How did you get there so quickly?
Because we're celebrities. Alex, shut up, man.
It's really not necessary that you...
Coming. I'll be there soon.
This man said because we're celebrities.
Secretary Avasarala is part of the Old Guard, and we can't afford to let this be an Old Guard moment. These worlds are a new start for all of us. Everybody finally gets a fair chance. Denying people
Everybody
that
gets a
opportunity
pony and a blowjob. Sounds like she's running for fucking prom queen.
Oh, it's election
Take
time.
this seriously, love. You've never had to run for office before. Nancy Gao has been preparing. Doesn't have to spend all her time keeping the world safe.
Nice, clean battle. I know who the real enemy is. I'm looking forward to it.
You talked to David today? He hasn't come back from school yet. Studying with his girlfriend.
Can you get David to call me when he gets home?
Yeah, sure.
David, where are you?
Bobbie, I'm really sorry. Please don't tell my parents, but I need your help.
Okay, tell me what happened.
They said they get to be the Austin Shallows concourse in 15 minutes.
I'll be there, don't worry.
Or he's setting you up. She's here.
You really fucked things up for David.
We need a lot more makeup if you don't tell me.
He's safe, but that can quickly change if you don't cooperate.
Who are you,
Not
her dad?
this dude.
I'm David's new full-time employer.
What are you talking about?
David used to cook for me after school. You gave him a permanent position when you destroyed my lab and cost me a lot of money. Currently working off that debt until I'm paid. He isn't going anywhere.
He's just a kid.
Kid with a bright future in terraforming. His parents are very proud from what I hear. Shame if you ruined all that for him.
What do you want?
Just the money I lost. I'd say that's fair.
I don't have it.
But you do have access to the military storage rooms at the shipyard. Accidentally leave one of the security doors open.
Don't do it, Bobbie.
Leave one of the doors open, that's it?
That's it.
What are you stealing?
That's none of your fucking business.
If it's weapons, I'm not gonna help you hurt people.
It isn't weapons. Here are all the details you need to know.
They trying to corrupt my girl, man. Figure out a way to shut it down. Kids, man, they get mixed up in all sorts of stuff all the time. You better watch your back, cabron. I don't know why I said that. Amos is watching him, man. Better not do nothing stupid. Amos is not afraid of killing you.
Jacob? Felsia, how much longer before we have power? These meds are perishable.
We'll be up in a few minutes.
Gonna need more of these. Those are power converter modules. We have more in the Bob.
Our light shuttle's coming down. We'll tell them to bring whatever's left. We're sending the Bob back through the ring. When we sell our ore, we'll have enough to buy years of supplies.
It's a long trip there and back. Can you really hold out until then?
We'll make it. Ship's leaving as soon as the shuttle gets back up.
You're from the Rocinante?
Yes. Naomi. Naomi Nagata. She's the chief engineer. I told you about her. You went to university.
Yes. In the belt. Nothing fancy like Luna or Mars.
But you got your degree. That's what I want to do. They think I can't.
We know you can.
We're not having this conversation again. We're building a home here. Felsia, you need to accept that.
Doesn't mean that one day she can't leave.
I hate this place.
Oh, it's not so bad. I've lived in worse. We didn't have a choice.
Now you understand how I feel.
Felsia, we're out of disinfectant. Go get some alcohol from the trading post.
Go.
Felsia, do as you're told.
Is that her daughter?
I appreciate your help. Please don't encourage her. It belongs with her family.
Okay. See who wears the pants in that family. Alright. It's like, damn, you can't even have a conversation?
Lucy, I got a thing going.
I get where she's coming from, though.
Hey, you were right there. You so happened to.
Yeah, that's the reason we must do this now.
Find someone else.
No. Hey, Lucia. You were part of this, but she's
Oh, he bugged the place.
Naomi, I just fried an isolator. Do you have one I can borrow?
I'm all out. Sorry.
How are all the other belters doing so well, though? It's just because they're from. I mean, I guess maybe because they've been there long enough. They seem to acclimate very well.
What do you think you're doing? All RC equipment stays here.
Well, you're not using it.
Bertrude's orders.
You serious? It's a fucking generator.
It's ours. Put it down now.
No. Sure. Yes. He said.
All right, that's enough. Just let him take it.
She said.
Yeah, I'll square it with Mertrude. What the fuck, Amos?
What?
You like getting shots?
No.
Because you were about to.
I needed some parts and you weren't using it.
Mertrude's my boss. My job is to follow orders. Don't think I won't shoot you if you pull that kind of shit again.
Okay. So does that mean we're not fucking anymore?
This dude is the most callous, hilarious person in the show, bro. Like, yo, he's so straight up. You know who he reminds me of? For some strange reason, he reminds me of Luffy from One Piece. Just, even though there's deepness to his character, even though you know that it's so expected of his character to say the stuff that he says, it's still so funny. And still so unexpected. Even though you know something like that is going to come out, it's still so unnatural to hear it because it's just like, so does that mean we're not fucking anymore? He's just so down to earth. It seems like he doesn't have a care in the world, and he's just along for the ride, and he just says whatever. Oh my god, it's so funny, dude.
No, No, I guess.
Cool. See you later then.
No way, man. No attachments. It's just that, huh? It's just...
Madam Secretary, it's been an honor to
Your
serve you.
resignation is accepted.
I am surprised you have the time to waste on such meaningless traditions like
There's
this.
been another incident on Ilus.
New Terra. That's what our citizens call it, is you forgot.
Does its name change what's happening there? Of course not. Because we don't know what's happening there, which is my goddamn point.
Colonizations of the ring systems is inevitable. We'll deal with it because that is the history of our species.
Right up to the moment that our species ceases to exist.
I look forward to having this debate with you in public.
Bitch, get out of my office. I already don't like you. From the first interaction you had with Christian, I didn't like you. Get out, freaking clout chaser. I don't want her to do anything and get herself in trouble because Christian is not there anymore. She doesn't really have any friends on Mars, except for this supposed family here. That's...
I want to report a kidnapping.
And what's the missing person's name?
David Draper.
Where and when was he last seen?
Yesterday in Inner Shallows. Kidnapper contacted me this morning.
So it's also a ransom situation.
Yes.
A detective will see you now.
I understand you want to report a kidnapping? I'm Detective Esai Martin.
A goddamn cop.
With an immaculate record and a high conviction rate.
There's no way, bro.
You're a disgraced and dishonorably discharged Marine with a wild story about
So how,
drug dealers kidnapping.
bro? If you're a high-level detective, you can't do this yourself. Why do you need somebody to do this then? I mean, he's a criminal. Who knows? I mean, why? I mean, it makes sense why he needs someone to do it because you know he doesn't want to get caught doing something like this, and then his spotless record.
How'd you know I'd go to the police?
You're a good Martian. I hope you now understand the severity of the situation.
Your word may be worth more than mine, but there are cameras all over that shipyard. I'll get caught, and you'll be fucked.
Cameras at that dock have been glitchy for years.
So you can control any of these?
Malfunctions happen all the time.
Maybe they don't, and you'll have footage to keep blackmailing David and me.
That's my Bobbie.
I thought of that.
Yeah, right.
This better be a one-time deal. Come again for David, or for me, bring a gun. I don't want to kill an unarmed man.
And that the reason, my friend, why Bobbie is my favorite in the show. She ghetto with it.
The instruments on the Edward Israel indicate that there's definitely some kind of structure directly below the path of the lightning, several kilometers below.
One hell of a circuit you connected.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing, it's just a figure of speech.
You seem to know a lot more than you're telling me. Why is that?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss it.
Hey guys.
Stopped. The lightning stopped.
It
the
did.
last strikes were at the chain of islands on the other side of the planet.
So, crisis averted.
Just wanted to go back, make sure that I didn't miss anything important.
Fires! It felt like we just experienced an earthquake.
That's impossible.
Felt like
This planet
someone was
has no
coming up
tectonic
onto the
activity.
ground.
Well, we all felt it. LV, is my geokit still in your cart?
Yes, it's there.
There are 3 seismometer spikes in it. That one where you are now, and the other 2 as far apart as you can. 50-kilometer minimum separation. I can pinpoint the source of the quake.
Guess we're going for a ride.
Okay. All
You
right.
attacked some of my people here today. When you undermine my team's authority, you put everybody here in danger, including your own crew.
Is that a threat?
I'm just making sure you understand the situation.
I do. Mercury.
I remember your name now.
The others don't get it yet, but I know what you are.
Oh? And what is that?
A killer. You have all these excuses that make you seem right. But the truth is, dick got hard when you smoked that guy in front of everybody. Can't wait to do it again.
Speaking from experience?
Not really. But from one killer to another, you don't want to try that shit with my people.
Someday I think you and I are going to end up bloody.
How about now?
Yo! Amos is always ready for the smoke, my guy. You don't want these kind of problems. You don't want these problems, my guy. He seemed like the type of dude that be sucker punching people. Yeah, I mean, Amos is like up in your face. Jump, frog.
Our friends have been doing quite a bit of digging into Nancy Gao.
I don't have time or patience to read her whole fucking biography. Just tell me what you found on her.
Nancy Gao was accepted into the apprentice lottery on her first try.
Just like
1
Amos, I
week
think.
after she applied.
When's that lucky?
We
I
found
think
an
wasn't it
addendum
Amos?
attached to her application, Javid, formally requesting that her application be given special consideration.
She jumped the line. She cheated.
What do you want to do with this?
Leak it discreetly. The media will uncover the rest. Gao says people deserve the truth. Let's give it to them.
Damn, that's a political game right there. I don't like Bobbie doing stuff that's not honorable, man. She's always maintained that about her character, no matter how you may feel about it. But who knows what we would do to save family members, you know what I mean? She even knows the code. And you're leaving your fingerprints? I'm not leaving my finger anywhere here. I'm putting on gloves immediately. What is it? What if? It wouldn't make sense if there's a sample of the protomolecule here. It wouldn't make sense. Something Martian, of course. Is it a weapon? What is this? What the hell is that? Tight beam. Is this like the messages? Why does he want? Okay, she locked it back. Oh, she's definitely going to leave something there.
Third seismometer is online.
All right.
Let's see where it's coming from.
Okay. I've got the epicenter. I'll send the coordinates.
Thanks.
She took a picture of him. I don't think she's gonna let it happen, but I'm still holding out hope. Why do they need tight beam encryptions? I don't know. Okay. Symbol on the back. What is that? OPA? They're belters. Need to talk. Board breach. Only belters have those tattoos, bruh. And more than likely, I mean, it's not the first time we saw cops working with the OPA, so...
It's about time.
No. Can I help you with something?
You're the only one who can. Swelling on my leg's gone down faster than you said it would. Brace needs adjusting.
Must be a quick healer. Come on. Let me take a look at it.
Hold on a second. So, why the heck would I even treat you, bro? And you're like, you didn't even help them get the power back on.
Services rent.
No need to barter.
Well, I never got a chance to thank you for all your help at the crash site. You got there fast.
Only doing my job.
You think she had something to do with the crash? That conversation that she was having with that dude kind of sus.
I noticed you talk a lot to Scotty.
Talk with a lot of people. Part of the job.
They trust you, take you into their confidence.
I'm a med tech, not a priest. What's that?
And it's better, thank you.
Come back if you want. Just sit again.
I don't want any more violence. Just the truth and a peaceful resolution. I sense you feel the same way.
Why are you so close? That's...
What are you doing in here?
Getting some help.
You can't help us, and now you want us to help you.
Just having a conversation.
Like you were with the man you shot?
Belters, you always playing the victim.
We've had a lot of practice because of men like you. Men who think our lives are disposable for your own gain.
Your lives. I had 23 of mine in the ground before they even set foot on.
That doesn't give you the right to play judge, jury, and executioner.
Thank you.
Not while we're here. You're not gonna get away.
Naomi!
Freaking heart rate, man. More things are brewing. What the hell is that?
Guys, do you see this?
Are they digging?
You should be on top of it.
What the hell did y'all wake up, man? That thing is spinning! Bruh.
Where's David?
Something's come up.
This was a one-time deal.
My buyers.
The Belters? OPA by my guess.
Their politics don't bother me.
Where's David?
Back home, safe and sound.
Bobbie, I'm okay. I'm home.
Okay, just stay there and keep the door locked. I'll be back soon. Why didn't you just tell me you'd let him go?
I wanted to see how far I could push you before you shipped me. You know, a person with your training and skill set could make a lot of money. Look around you. Mars is changing. The ring gates are the new great hope. All those sensors and guidance systems we built for war, in warehouses gathering dust, waiting for you to throw them out, they could be used by millions of people to do something better with their lives.
Make you rich? Very noble.
After what they did to you, you don't owe this place anything.
That's true too,
I'm
but
not a criminal.
I was just about to say, but turning into a criminal is not the answer. This is not the way, Bobbie. Don't be enticed. You should, please. I want her to go join. Cha.
Asa and I set up behind their module. On my signal, Kellen and Enzo open fire from the front. Flush them out the back. Then we finish this.
What about Lucia? You say she in on this?
Yeah, she with us. Whether she thinks so or not.
Whether she thinks so or not.
Stay down. I thought you were having a heart attack.
I'm just acclimating to the gravity.
Yeah, you need somebody to sit on your ass.
A few days after we landed, a dozen people from the Bob collapsed. We realized their bodies had not responded to the gravity drugs.
I'll be fine.
Two of ours who said the same thing were put in the recycler less than a day later. You don't go back up the well soon, you'll be dead, just like them.
Stubborn, man. You need more time to acclimate to the damn thing. You just kind of forced it. What is this thing doing? This
thing
is it moving or drilling?
Over 3 kilometers wide. If it continues on its current course, it's gonna clip the edge of the settlement. They're gonna get flattened.
Oh.
Might be a good time to talk to
Miller. That is true. We still don't know how he appears when he wants to. Like, he can't just call him.
Alex, link into the Rossi's fire controls. We're gonna drop a torpedo on that thing, conventional warhead.
I can't.
No, you can't do that. We are witnessing something that human beings have never seen before.
And
Instinct
I
is
don't
to
care.
destroy it?
Yeah,
yes.
Before it destroys us.
No, underneath, powering it. Meaning something immensely powerful. If that blows up too. If we still have time. We could go back to the settlement. We could evacuate.
And that thing could speed up, change course, do something else we can't even imagine. We can't take that chance. All right, torpedo's ready. Fire.
What if it just takes it out? What if it defends itself? I don't think it's gonna like that.
The fuck that? Now, Sasa. Come, we go. Get out now!
We're not even gonna ask questions? So we're not gonna ask no questions? We just shooting now?
I hope that answers your question.
The Expanse. What is happening? Help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. That episode is crazy. Okay. That was crazy. And this is the thing that I love the most about the show, is that questions, right? Lots of questions to be asked. Lots of mystery to be had. It's to the point where you will get answers, but you'll also get a lot of questions along with those answers. So it's like, of course, I don't want to see Bobbie turn down a criminal path. Nobody wants to see that. I don't think anybody wants to see her do this. I don't think she will, because there's nothing really motivating her to go that route. You know what I'm saying? It's just that on all ends right now, people are telling her, you know what I'm saying? Christian is telling you, hey, you don't owe Mars anything. And then you have another person that's a Martian telling you now, you don't owe Mars anything. You need to do something, you know? So that's not enough, in my opinion, to turn a character like this to the dark side. You get what I'm saying? I'm calling being a criminal the dark side here. Not exactly like her just out here killing innocent people or anything like that. And the thing about it is, like, I'm like, go work for Christian. You have a friendship. You don't need anybody else to, you know, respect you or anything like that. And I think she just have a disdain for the whole political stuff. And I think, and you know what I'm saying, I think she would be more accepted on Earth because she would have somebody that understand her plight. But she also has family in Mars as well, so that might make it a little bit harder for her to accept or to do or to go work with Christian. because she has family on Mars. So it's like, I want her to either go to the Rocinante because she's family now. She's one of us. You know what I'm saying? We are the crew of the Rocinante. We're the crew of the Rossi. I want to see Bobbie on the Rossi more than anything else. That's where I would want her to go. But hey, I'm not opposed to the idea of her working for Christian either. James decided to blow this thing up. Now, I don't think this is going to kill it, but I think it's going to react not in a way that they expect it to react. I don't think this is killing it. I think this is going to, because this is terraforming at its best, right? And I know I see a lot of people, now that the show has premiered on the YouTube channel, a lot of people is talking about how this show is tried to be as accurate as possible to actual physics and, you know, to everything, right? So try to be as real and grounded as possible to, you know, what happens in real life or how physics work in real life. And of course there has to be something powering this thing, as the lady pointed out, Okoye, I think her name is, and she's saying that, oh, you know, maybe you'll explode something even bigger, might cause a bigger explosion. But the thing about it is this: I'm on board with trying to take something like that out because it's heading for the settlement, but also you could be stirring up a hornet's nest here, because we still don't know what this is. We know it's connected to the proto-molecule somehow, because this dates back, you know, how many years ago this structure has been there, way back. You know what I'm saying? Like they estimated, I think in the last episode they said they estimated to be what is it, was it billions? I think it was billions of years, right? Or millions of years. Regardless, it's a long time. Right? Regardless, it's a long time. So for it to be there that long, all needed to be to you know what I'm saying, take a couple of weeds off, it reconnects, and all of a sudden it started. I'm wondering if it's trying to build again. I think maybe the building stopped because of the weeds, you know, the roots that were preventing it from connecting, or maybe that was done on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was done on purpose. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that the thing looks scary, just swirling around, heading towards, got lightning. The lightning stopped. I think the lightning was searching for power. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the lightning, they use the lightning to search for power. Because remember, the whole proto-molecule thing is attracted to power sources, right? Nuclear power, whatever it is. So I'm thinking that's what it was, that they found power there and they decided to go there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, my theory could be completely wrong, right? That's what it was doing. But it's scary, man. You see something like that, I can understand why James is like, you know what, I'm not going to talk to Miller about this because I can't trust him right now. And I understand why I understand why he's losing trust in Miller right now, because it's like he didn't tell him exactly what this is. And, you know, ever since he cut the root, we haven't seen him. He hasn't appeared, he hasn't done anything. It's like, I don't know, man. Because it's kind of like, I want to trust Miller because he's a cool dude, the subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Everything about this whole interaction between him and James, I like it a lot. But it's like, when you're being so vague about it, I'm wondering if he just couldn't contact him anymore, because I'm like, James almost died cutting these roots. He got out and you didn't even appear back to be like, glad you made it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what this is. You know, just be patient. Nothing. He hasn't contacted him or anything like that. So I don't know, man. It's so hard for me to sit back and be like, I can trust you now, because I don't see it. I I don't see it, man. It is so sketchy, everything that's going on, and these interactions as well. As funny as they are, as insightful as they are, I still remain very skeptical about the entire experience. It's like, can I trust them? You know, is the proto-molecule trying to like get in contact with like some bigger proto-molecule stuff planet or something like that? Like it's in there. It's in there. My head is spinning with the ideas of where they could go with this, and believe me when I tell you that the first 3 seasons of the show is 3 of the best seasons that I've ever watched of any TV shows. Is, you know what I'm saying? It's up there. I already put the 100 in my top 10, pushing out something else, but that's yet to be seen if it's going to stay in my top 10. But The Expanse, man, is going to be so hard. It's going to be my top 10 is already have like everything in my top 10 right now is either 9.5 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Right? We're talking about Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Breaking Bad. We're talking about Black Sails. Like my top 10 is full of great shows. The Sopranos, Nirvana and Fire. Like it's jam-packed. Where am I going? Who is going to drop out of the top 10 to put The Expanse in it if this show continues to be this great? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it continues to be this great. Like, I'm just loving it, man. Naomi needs to sit her ass down. let's just say it like it is, man. She needs to sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man. She wants the experience. She also wants, but she's so stubborn as well. But it's just so like, you know, when somebody's sick and they're refusing to lay down. Like, I'm not like that. When I'm sick, I'm out. Don't touch me. Don't wake me up. If you're waking me up, make sure you're giving me something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just wake me up to talk. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm completely in lazy mode when I'm sick. Like, I don't want to deal with anything other than, you know, if I have the sniffles, just let me sniffle, man. Just let me deal with this sore throat or whatever it is. Right? So when I'm not feeling well, man, I'm not trying to get up and do nothing. I don't know. No matter what the situation is, I'm not trying to. Everything is on pause. Everything. But, you know, some people are stubborn like that. My mom is just like that. Like, when she's sick, she don't want to take a break. You know what I'm saying? She wants to work through it. And I get one, but Naomi's situation is to the point where it could kill you. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, you really do need to relax. You know what I'm saying? Even a doctor is trying to tell her, is like, hey man, we don't have to recycle. We don't want to have to recycle in a couple of days. You need to get back up in orbit. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the spaceship where it's better off for you. You know what I'm saying? And she's not listening, man. And it's like, hopefully they're not like driving towards Naomi like dying or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily, there's not anybody in the main cast of characters that I want to see die right now. Like, nobody on the screen right here except for this guy. This guy. I'm trying to point on the, I can't because my camera is reversed. It's tough. This clown right here, this guy, this person, this guy, yes. That guy. He's what was his name? Murphy? Musty? Stop. Anyways, you guys know who I'm talking about. That guy he's the only one in this entire picture that I have zero care in the world about. Like, you know, because regardless of how he feels about the situation, sometimes there's a certain subtlety, and like, it really does seem like the Belters here had something to do with the crashing of his ship. 100%. But the way how he's going about it, man, it's just killing and not asking any questions. You know what I'm saying? And even if he finds out they have a little bit of an inkling of them doing something, he just shoots them. And it's just like, that's just not the way how you go about it. And Amos warns him, is like, make sure you don't go after any of our people like that, because I'm putting you down immediately. And I'm glad that, you know, Amos is not, like, he's never been one to run away from the smoke. He's like, I know who you are. I understand. I have no qualms with popping you immediately, you know? So I'm loving the interactions, man. There's I want to know what that last scene was about. Did he figure them out? I know he was listening on the conversations and stuff like that, so I want to know what he actually figured out to let him know why he needs to take out these guys without asking questions. And he's, you know, just like how Naomi said, it's like judge, jury, and executioner. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? He wilding right now, and I think he's gonna get popped. I think Amos is going to kill him if he keeps doing it. And I think maybe James is gonna have to make that decision or tell Amos to take him out, because now he's killed, or him and his people killed a few more people, a few more of the Belters. This is not cool in any way, shape, or fashion. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, man, leave a like, leave a comment. You already know. Shout out to all you guys over there on YouTube as well. I appreciate you guys. If we get to hear you guys are still supporting these videos as you were on that first episode, man, I'm over the moon for all the support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys once again. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm out.